Well, hello there, guys. Welcome to some Graviteam Tactics Shield of the Prophet. A lot of you guys liked our last video when we were trying to defend Afghanistan against the Soviet invasion. Now, the part of alternative history in this campaign is, of course, the fact that the Iranians would never help the Afghans. In this scenario, they do. The two sects of Islam in Iran and Afghanistan are, for the most part, quite different. Of course, you've got a mix of the both in both countries, of course, and I don't know nearly enough about Islam to really give a consensus on it. But I will say this, we are going to try to defend this point against a Soviet force, a huge Soviet force, and we're trying to defend this valley. So I want to make sure that our guys are in the right position. Now, we've lured the Soviets into positions like this before and destroyed them in these areas, but I think this time we're going to try to be open. We're going to keep our guns out, facing the enemy, hopefully. And at this point, I am hoping that our AT guns will stand up to the Soviets. Now, keep in mind, our mission here is absolutely not victory. Our mission is to do as much damage to the Soviet force as possible. If we can accomplish that, this is a win no matter what. Obviously, if you play this campaign Shield of the Prophet as the Afghans and Iranians, you'll realize that in terms of the fighting, you actually start getting reinforcements as the game continues. You get some tanks from the Iranians, etc. So really, at first, you just have to hold off the invasion. Remember, the Afghans didn't expect an invasion. They didn't have much of a force to fight. In this particular battle, we'll take a look and see if we have Afghan forces. We do. You can see by their sort of tribal gear, these are Afghans. And over here, we've got more Afghans. I think we have at least a few Iranians. They might be manning the guns, but maybe not. So this is a completely tribal force against the enemy. Let's hope for the best, guys. And like every one of my videos, please like, subscribe, comment. We want to get this military strategy out to everybody, and we are going to go ahead and get started here. We'll get to you when the action begins, but I will start the game first. So let's get started. I want to take a look and see how these guys sort of react to the situation. I just want them to hold out, and this is a trench line. So if we can hold this trench, even if enemy tanks show up, remember, we will all be martyrs, so let's try to do it. We've got our first enemy contact, my friends, and I think it's a tank. Definitely a tank, and of course, we expected the Soviets to come prepared. If we can get a few kills on tanks, we are absolutely going to be in the good books with our friends. So I want to make sure that these guys are aiming the right way here. We're going to have to go ahead and aim them one by one. I know it seems annoying, but it's just kind of the way things are done. And hopefully these guys can get some kills. And remember, these are old AT guns. They are not made for modern combat, really. So for them to actually get these kills is going to be a little unlikely. So already one of them is firing. Let's grab the other one here. Want to see if we can grab both at once. It doesn't look like we can. Come on, boys. We've got some AT guns as well. All right, so one of our AT guns is already firing. But we want to aim at the tanks, boys. The tanks are the main target. Try and kill those guys. We did kill one of the enemy APCs. We'll take a look at it in a second, though. I think right now we need to focus on this advance, and we need to stop it. There we go, boys. There we go. Get that anger in you. The Soviet invader is coming to take your religion and your homes, your wives, your children. We must win. It's a nice hit on the APC, but once again, I'm aiming for that tank. And even our infantry is doing a pretty good job here. That APC in the back is completely fucked. I'm hoping that we have a few RPGs here. Nice shot. Nice shot. Oh, keep it up, boys. Stop these communists. Oh, I think that thing is destroyed. We'll get a close look. Oh, yes. Well, he's still active, but he's deployed his troops, and he's probably thinking about running away at this point, to be honest with you. I definitely want to aim at that tank, so let's focus on the tank. The APC is gone. We've got that great, beautiful gray. Lets us know that thing is killed. Get the tank, boys. Get the tank. That's the threat. Order not executed. So we're having some issues issuing orders here. Obviously, these are tribes. They're not going to get along perfectly. There's going to be a little bit of issue in communication. But I do believe that some of these guys do carry RPGs. I could be wrong, but let's see if we can't kill this tank. Killing a tank in the initial part of the invasion would be huge. I loved, actually, I think you guys saw that. The shell popped out of the back. It's right there on the floor. That's a really nice shot. We've got to kill this thing. Come on, boys. There's a nice hit. There's a nice hit. Is it a kill? Keep it up, boys. Defend your country. That had to have at least stunned them a bit. I'm going to keep firing at them. I'm actually targeting all men to fire. So if somebody's got an RPG, use it, damn it. Got some more. It could be enemy infantry or it could be crew over there in the far left corner here of the screen. And yeah, no, definitely some APCs. So they're moving in over here from the left. I wonder if these guys can do anything about that. I don't think they can. And apparently, no, that's not what's happening. I was going to say I thought we were getting attacked from behind, but no, we're fine. But we still need to focus on this tank. Is he dead? No, he's not. He's not dead. Come on, boys. Kill him. Come on, come on. The Iranians are usually much better with their firing capabilities. They don't take this long in general. So I'm hoping these guys will get a shot. But at this point, they're definitely trying to overrun our trenches. We can't allow that. And even small arms fire can get a crew of a tank, very rarely, but can get a crew to evac. Just because the small arms fire is so great, they think they're going to be destroyed in any second. I don't think that's going to happen here. But once again, our mission is to try and damage the enemy. Come on. For Afghanistan, boys. Nice shot. Oh, that's definitely a hit. Unfortunately, not enough to kill the guy, but at any point, this tank could start evacuating. And remember, we need these guns, because we now have APCs coming. We want to damage those as well. I'm going to switch over to this, and unfortunately, this guy is gone. So our focus is completely on that tank. Man, is that a lucky Soviet tank. Nice shot there. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. We killed it. We killed that bastard. That is a dead Soviet tank, and the crew is not in a good position. And look at this. Do we have a surrendering Soviet crew? No, we've got surrendering Mujahideen. Our own fighters are leaving us, but we've got to aim towards those incoming vehicles. I told you guys, this is not a battle for survival. It's just not. We're going to have to micromanage this. We definitely want our guns aimed that way, and hopefully they can get a few more kills before they're totally useless. Don't forget, this is our Mujahideen force. We've got Iranian allies supplying us with a ton of weapons. So if you guys enjoyed this battle, please ask for more, and in the future, we're going to be getting reinforcements for just about everything. At this point, we just have to hold off some Soviet infantry, kill as many as we can, and basically make sure that despite the Soviet papers being totally controlled by the government, that some of the truth gets through, and they realize this war is it's going to be a tough one. It's not going to be easy. Have faith, brothers. Another tank there. If we can get a second tank kill, I'm going to be so happy. Even some more kills on some APCs would be wonderful. And actually, sorry, these are BTRs. I keep saying APC. I know the Grognards are going to hate me for this. Yeah, it's going to be definitely BTRs. Keep up the fire, boys. Keep up the fire. If they want to focus on the tank, so be it. I think a sacrifice of some men to get that tank is absolutely worth it. But are they going to fire? They're definitely following the target. The spotter's trying to get a good shot, but I don't know if they can get it. Now, as the Mujahideen, we are definitely not going to be advancing too much. You know, our main goal is defense. Our main goal is trying to hold our points. That's really about it. And there we go. Oh, that was a nice hit on the APC. Could we kill this thing? Could our infantry actually kill one of these Soviet APCs, teach them a lesson? That would be amazing. Nice hit. That's an RPG for sure. The north side may also have an RPG, so I'm going to fast move him. We're just going to fast move right here and try to get a quick shot on the enemy there. Definitely a dead enemy APC right there. He thought he was going to make it, but he ended up getting killed. So we're off to a decent start, guys. We really are. Considering our firepower against Soviet firepower, they have superior technology to the T. So we're doing a good job. They're still dealing with that tank, unfortunately. But they just got a kill on an APC. Love it. Look at that thing burning up. Of course, the enemy tanks are still moving, guys. If we could get 2 kills on tanks, it'd be unbelievable. We got already 1. If we get 2, that would be incredible. If we could get 3, that would be a miracle. So we're going to aim at these 2 tanks. I'm going to do the same with the infantry here. If you want to be a martyr, this is the time, brothers. So we might take Noral. If I'm pronouncing Northside, excuse me, pronouncing that correctly, move up here and target that tank. Maybe we'll get an RPG hit, who knows? But he is moving fast towards our AT guns. So I think he thinks he's better than us. Let's hope he's not right. Boom, that's a shot, but a miss. That's a hit. Come on, boys, don't let him get to our perimeter. Destroy that Soviet tank. Even the small arms fire helps. Look at that. Some small arms fire actually knocked a piece off the tank. Looks like a gasoline tank. Wonder how our boys are doing against the APC. Still having some trouble. But we're getting closer with the north side. And he's got his side turned towards us. So if we could destroy that, blow a hole through that thing, it's going to explode. Come on, guys. Come on. I know you can do it. I know you have it in you. That's a hit. That's another hit. This thing could survive a long time, guys. Remember, we're using primitive AT guns. These are basically World War II era AT guns against semi-modern Soviet tanks. We did take the track off. It's definitely a nice start. Come on. There's another shot. Another piece of the tank falling off. We're taking this piece apart. It's like a Lego set. It's going down so slowly. And we're also firing at that APC. That's quite close. I can see that as well. And the APC is down, guys. Another Soviet APC down. This is all good news for us. You know, they expected to roll into the country with no resistance whatsoever. They definitely know now that we're going to put up a fight, and they're asking for a ceasefire. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. With this setup, just unbelievable how we've done. We've got to get a kill on that tank. We have to. At that point, I would consider this a major victory, even if Graviteam doesn't agree. I mean, their APCs are destroyed. Their infantry is getting shot up. They know the cost of attacking a free country now. There we go, nice hit. I think you guys saw those sparks there. That's going to be painful, but we've also got some enemy infantry to worry about. And all we can do is try to fight them. So we've got our squad here already putting up a great fight. Come on, boys, keep it up. A lot of them are down. Not too confident. What's that? Did we get another tank kill? No, we didn't. He's just a lot closer. We might have to fire at the guy that's a lot closer to us right now. But you can see our AT guns are trying to get a kill. Although this guy's much closer, maybe we have a better chance against him. Why not? Let's go for it. I'm also going to take these two squads and move up on that son of a bitch. See if we can't get us a nice RPG kill. Holy crap, that already just wiped out an entire squad there. What's this? What's this? Do mine eyes deceive me? They might. There's a dead tank there, and I think that's her. We got her, guys. We got her. Got another one moving up. And of course, our AT guns are not going to be able to see this until it gets really close. But at the same time, our infantry is firing at the enemy infantry, getting some great kills here from the trenches. We've just got to keep this up. Come on, one of you must have a damn RPG, for goodness sakes. Over here, we'll probably lose this position, but we've killed a shitload of Soviet soldiers, and that's got to be put in the papers. Once tankers go down, it's got to be put in the newspapers. The Soviets have got to talk about it. There's no way they can ignore it. So look at that. Look at those. Look at that. A dead Soviet against a dead Mujahideen warrior. Unbelievable. And another dead Soviet. The odds are not in their favor. Even if they kill more of us, which they probably will. I try to use Ho Chi Minh's concept of just, you know, they can kill 10 of us, and for every one of them we kill of our 10, it won't matter. And that's the truth here as well. Which is probably why eventually the Soviets did lose the war, among many other factors. The people, it was basically the Soviet Vietnam. They knew they couldn't continue. They knew that, you know, even if they had won the war, which was probably impossible, they were going to lose so many men that they were going to lose public support. And for once, a communist government, and at that time the communist government was certainly not as rough as the time when Stalin was there, realized that, you know, we can't win these people over. We've got to stop this war, and that's what happened. And hopefully, that's our goal right now, is to make them think that. So that's why we continue the fight and are trying to get a kill on that APC. I don't think that tank is going to surface. I think he's going to stay put the entire time, believe it or not. So right now, we're doing fine. We haven't taken any of the enemy points, but that wasn't our goal. Our goal was to hold our point, and we've done that so far. Wonder if this guy, he could have lost a track. Nope, he's popping out now. Yep, pop out. Come on, boys, get a shot, get a shot. All of our AT guns should be firing right now. All right, we've got a little bit of a loss of fog of war. I'm going to go ahead and try to just aim at the guys behind here. Fight is still hot, guys. I mean, I really do want to take that ceasefire, but I just don't see the point. Key point taken. I hope we took a key point. And we did. We took Valiev, but I think we were holding Valiev before anyway. Might be a good idea to actually move some of our forces forward, specifically our infantry, to take that point and hold it. But, I mean, look at this. We've killed everything. They tried to cross. We actually stopped the first part of the Soviet invasion. At least on day one, we stopped a tiny portion of it. And imagine these Soviet commanders having to call back to HQ and say, "I'm very sorry, Commander. I did not accomplish task. You will go to Gulag." Like, they would be pretty pissed off. Also got a wayward APC over here, some enemy APC. I'm thinking as they're getting a little crazier here, I might go ahead and accept that ceasefire. We've held our points. I don't want to lose any. So I think this is the perfect time, especially holding a Valiev, to go ahead and accept it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Maybe we'll get a few more shots at the enemy. Just a few more. I know. I can't stop myself. I really can't. Fire at the enemy tank. Come on. Every Soviet tank is worth like 100 of our men. I really mean that. Almost a work of art. In fact, it is a work of art. Agrippa's art. That is great, guys. So we're off to a really good start. If you guys want to see some more battles in Operation Hooper, excuse me, not Operation Hooper, Shadow of the Prophet, let me know if you want to maybe see me play as the Russians next time, what you want to see, what you enjoyed about this video. It really, really helps so much to understand what you guys want, what you guys want to see in the future. And I think I'm going to go ahead and accept that ceasefire. So wish me luck with the formalities. And, yeah, I think it's a good time to go ahead and say, fair enough, you didn't take the valley, you're still in your crossroads, which, of course, is actually half Soviet, half Afghan territory. We don't really mind about that. It doesn't concern us, but once you start coming into our farms, our villages, we've got a serious problem. And look at that, man. We definitely showed these Soviets that this is not going to be an easy war at all. I'm sure their buddies that survived are going to realize this was hell on earth. And it's going to keep being like that. Victory. Well, hell, I think we deserved it. Look at that. So far, let's take a look. We had 49 killed on our side, 22 wounded. The Soviets only had 27 killed, 2 wounded. However, they lost a ton of vehicles, and not to mention, once again, we have more men in general. We own the country. They seem to have more men in certain battles, but for instance, in this battle, they definitely had more men. But if we can keep this up, we are going to come out on top without a doubt. Hope you guys enjoyed that particular fight. If you did, make sure you let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel. It helps so much. Share it on social media. Share it with your friends. Let's get more people into military strategy. And I hope you have an awesome day.